4 years ago, I had the privilege to meet Barack Obama.
You folks can make a difference right now. And like I said, don't let people overpromise what you can do through politics.
Barack Obama has allegedly said something very disturbing about Diddy after getting called out. Fans have found images of Barack Obama laughing alongside Sean Diddy Combs and have resurfaced on social media platform X, drawing renewed attention in the wake of the disgraced rap mogul's recent arrest on sex trafficking charges. Diddy's indictment has sent shockwaves not only through the entertainment industry, but also the political world, as past photos of him smiling with high-profile figures, including Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, and Obama, have resurfaced, leading to significant public discourse. These photos, once considered symbols of influence and crossover success, are now being revisited with a different lens as Diddy's legal troubles unfold. Obama first crossed paths with Diddy in 2004 when the future president was a rising star in politics, and Diddy, then known as Puff Daddy, was heavily involved in galvanizing youth voter turnout ahead of that year's Democratic National Convention, DNC. As part of his Vote or Die campaign, Diddy interviewed Obama for MTV, where the senator hopeful from Illinois praised Diddy for his efforts to engage younger voters. Puff Daddy doesn't have to do this, Obama remarked during the interview, acknowledging Diddy's influence on mobilizing Democratic support. Their interaction was lighthearted, with Diddy poking fun at Obama for sweating at the convention, and Obama good-naturedly wiping his forehead with a napkin. Diddy's wealth and success grew significantly throughout the 2000s, with his net worth soaring to over $700 million. He continued to be a visible supporter of Democratic causes, using his platform to back the party in several election cycles. In 2004, aside from interviewing Obama, Diddy also conducted an interview with then-Senator Hillary Clinton. He maintained a visible presence in Democratic politics, even hosting a Last Chance for Change rally in Florida in support of Obama during the final stretch of the 2008 presidential campaign. In light of Diddy's arrest, old footage from his 2004 interview with Obama has gone viral. In the video, Obama praises Diddy for his civic engagement, describing it as a form of giving back. The lighthearted nature of their exchange stands in stark contrast to the serious charges now facing Diddy, which involve allegations of coercion, drugging, and manipulating women into non-consensual sexual acts at so-called freak-off sessions. The timing of the footage resurfacing has prompted renewed discussions about the complexities of celebrity relationships with politicians and the influence of prominent figures in political spheres. The resurfacing of images and past interviews has also embroiled Vice President Kamala Harris in the controversy. After Diddy's arrest, conservatives unearthed a 2019 tweet in which Harris expressed appreciation for Diddy hosting a town hall event focused on racial inequality during her presidential campaign. In the tweet, she emphasized the importance of discussing how the COVID-19 pandemic was exacerbating racial disparities, a topic Diddy was outspoken about at the time. Although some critics are attempting to draw connections between Harris and Diddy's now tarnished reputation, others have pointed out that Diddy's proximity to numerous influential figures across political lines is reflective of his once sterling reputation as a cultural icon. Even Donald Trump, who was photographed with Diddy in 2005 at a fundraiser for the Rush Philanthropic Foundation held at Mar-a-Lago, has found himself indirectly linked to the growing scandal. At the time, Trump was a registered Democrat and an active participant in fundraising efforts for various causes. The images of Trump and Diddy together, while previously seen as a symbol of two successful businessmen crossing paths, now serve as yet another reminder of how deeply Diddy was ingrained in both celebrity and political circles. Diddy's arrest, which took place in New York City at the Park Hyatt Hotel, followed a grand jury indictment that has painted a damning picture of the music mogul's alleged criminal activities. On Monday night, he was taken into custody by Homeland Security officials, and the next day, a judge ordered that he be held without bail. The charges against him center on his alleged involvement in sex trafficking, with authorities accusing Diddy of hosting private gatherings where women were coerced and drugged to engage in marathon sexual encounters. These events, known as freak-offs, have been a focal point in the investigation, which began over 6 months ago when federal agents raided Diddy's properties in Los Angeles and Miami. The raids uncovered a startling array of evidence, including over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant, which prosecutors allege were used during these sessions. Additionally, a large collection of electronic devices, including laptops, cell phones, and hard drives, was seized, all of which are currently being examined as part of the broader investigation. More than 50 witnesses and associates have been interviewed, and authorities claim they have obtained footage that allegedly shows Diddy coercing victims into participating in sexual acts. Diddy's legal team, led by attorney Mark Agnifilo, has fiercely denied the allegations, asserting that his client is being unfairly targeted. In court, Agnifilo has argued that while Diddy may have been unfaithful in personal relationships, the accusations do not rise to the level of sex trafficking. This is evidence not of sex trafficking, but of being caught being unfaithful, Agnifilo stated. He has further sought to distance Diddy from other notorious figures, such as R. Kelly and Jeffrey Epstein, who have been convicted of similar crimes. Agnifilo has framed Diddy's situation as one involving personal missteps, not criminal behavior on the scale of the others accused of sex trafficking. As the case against Diddy unfolds, the images of him alongside Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, and other high-profile figures serve as a stark reminder of the precarious intersection of celebrity, politics, and public perception. While these images once symbolized Diddy's role as a powerful cultural and political figure, they are now being revisited with a critical eye, reflecting the complexities of navigating relationships with those who fall from grace. Sean Diddy Combs and former President Barack Obama have maintained a relationship that spans nearly 2 decades, marked by political collaboration, mutual respect, and shared cultural influence. Diddy, a rapper, producer, entrepreneur, and media mogul, has long been one of the most prominent figures in the music industry, and his influence extends far beyond entertainment. Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, is one of the most iconic political figures of the 21st century. The paths of these two figures crossed several times over the years, particularly during Obama's rise to the presidency and his 2 terms in office. However, the evolution of their relationship also reflects the complex dynamics between celebrity culture, political influence, and public service. The first notable intersection between Diddy and Obama occurred in 2004, when Barack Obama was a relatively unknown figure on the national political stage. At the time, Obama was a candidate for the U.S. Senate representing Illinois and was preparing to deliver a keynote speech at the Democratic National Convention, DNC, a moment that would catapult him to national prominence. Meanwhile, Diddy was leading the Vote or Die campaign, a movement aimed at increasing voter turnout, particularly among young people and African Americans. Diddy's Vote or Die campaign, launched through his Citizen Change organization, sought to engage young voters in the 2004 election. Diddy used his platform and status as a hip-hop icon to galvanize support for the Democratic Party and raise awareness about the importance of voting. He interviewed several political figures, including a then-candidate Barack Obama, on platforms such as MTV. During the interview, Obama praised Diddy for his efforts to motivate young voters, highlighting the producer's ability to leverage his influence for civic engagement. In the interview, Diddy and Obama shared a lighthearted and positive exchange. Diddy complimented Obama on his rising star status, while Obama, in turn, thanked Diddy for his efforts in engaging young voters. "Puff Daddy doesn't have to do this," Obama noted during the interview, recognizing Diddy's role as a major cultural figure who chose to use his influence to promote political awareness. The exchange was warm, with both men laughing and joking about the Democratic National Convention. Diddy teased Obama about sweating during the convention speech, to which Obama humorously responded by dabbing his forehead with a napkin. This interaction was more than a media moment. It symbolized a merging of political aspirations and popular culture, where both figures were rising in their respective arenas. As Barack Obama's political star continued to rise following his successful run for the U.S. Senate in 2004, Diddy remained an influential figure in Democratic political circles. Diddy's activism was consistent as he continued to advocate for political engagement within the Black community, especially among younger generations. By the time Obama announced his candidacy for President of the United States in 2007, Diddy was already a seasoned supporter of the Democratic Party. He used his extensive platform in the entertainment world to back Obama's campaign for the White House. Diddy's support was not merely behind the scenes. He actively participated in campaign events, interviews, and public forums to mobilize voters, especially Black Americans, to support Obama's historic presidential bid. In the lead up to the 2008 election, Diddy hosted a Last Chance for Change rally in Florida just days before voters headed to the polls. The event was designed to rally support for Obama and encourage voter turnout, particularly in key battleground states like Florida. Diddy's presence at such events helped amplify Obama's message to a demographic that was critical to his electoral success. By aligning with Obama, Diddy demonstrated his belief that the senator from Illinois represented a new era of leadership, one that could inspire and resonate with young, urban, and African American voters. Throughout the 2008 campaign, Diddy continued to praise Obama's candidacy, frequently appearing on television and in interviews to discuss the importance of electing the first black president. He also leveraged his influence in hip-hop and pop culture to emphasize the historical significance of Obama's run for office. In an interview with CNN during the campaign, Diddy expressed his excitement for the change Obama represented, stating, "This is a monumental time in history. Barack Obama is the future of America, and we all need to rally behind him." Obama's election and Diddy's post-election support. After Obama's victory in November 2008, Diddy remained an outspoken supporter of the newly elected president. He praised Obama's ability to energize voters and his vision for a more inclusive and progressive America. Obama's presidency was seen as a triumph, not only for the Democratic Party, but also for the black community and the hip-hop generation that had rallied around his message of hope and change. Diddy was among the many celebrities and public figures who attended the 2009 presidential inauguration, which was a historic moment as Obama was sworn in as the first African-American president of the United States. Diddy, along with many other cultural and political influencers, viewed the inauguration as a significant step forward in the fight for racial equality in America. The hip-hop mogul celebrated the moment as a victory for the black community and a demonstration of the power of political engagement. Even after the election, Diddy's support for Obama did not wane. In the years that followed, he continued to publicly express admiration for Obama's leadership, particularly during difficult moments of his presidency. Diddy often used his platform to discuss the importance of Obama's policies, including healthcare reform and efforts to address income inequality, which were central to Obama's domestic agenda. In a 2010 interview with the Huffington Post, Diddy praised Obama for his resilience and ability to inspire hope in the face of adversity. "He's handling everything with grace," Diddy said of Obama's presidency. "He's still trying to bring change to America, and I support him 100%. The relationship between Diddy and Obama highlights the intersection of politics and celebrity culture, particularly within the context of the Obama presidency. Obama's unique ability to engage with popular culture and use it as a tool for political messaging was a hallmark of his presidency. Figures like Diddy, who wield considerable influence in the realms of entertainment and fashion, were key allies in spreading Obama's message to a broader audience. Throughout Obama's presidency, Diddy and other celebrities played a significant role in mobilizing younger voters, particularly during key election cycles. Celebrities like Diddy not only endorsed Obama, but also participated in grassroots efforts to engage communities that might otherwise have been disengaged from the political process. Diddy's endorsement was particularly powerful because of his long-standing reputation as a cultural trendsetter. His involvement in political causes lent credibility to the idea that civic engagement could be cool and relevant, particularly to younger generations. Obama, in turn, understood the value of celebrity endorsements in creating a coalition of supporters that crossed generational, racial, and socioeconomic lines. While Diddy was not the only celebrity to support Obama's campaigns, his influence, particularly within the black community, was undeniable. Obama's ability to connect with pop culture figures like Diddy helped reinforce his image as a leader who understood and appreciated contemporary cultural movements. Later years in evolving criticism. While Diddy remained a supporter of Obama throughout his presidency, their relationship, like many between public figures, evolved over time. As Obama's presidency progressed, Diddy, like other black celebrities and thought leaders, began to offer more pointed critiques of Obama's policies, particularly around issues of race and economic inequality. In 2016, during Obama's second term, Diddy made headlines when he voiced concerns about whether Obama had done enough to address the needs of the black community. In an interview with MSNBC's Al Sharpton, Diddy expressed disappointment with some of the policies enacted during Obama's presidency, particularly in the areas of criminal justice reform and economic empowerment for African Americans. While he acknowledged Obama's historic significance as the first black president, Diddy also emphasized the need for more direct action to address systemic inequalities. "We put President Obama in the White House, and when I look back, I just wanted more done for my people," Diddy said. "That's my truth." Diddy's comments reflected a broader sentiment among some African American leaders and activists who felt that Obama's presidency had not fully addressed the deep-seated issues of racial inequality, police brutality, and mass incarceration. These criticisms, however, were often tempered by the recognition that Obama had faced significant political opposition from Republican lawmakers, limiting his ability to enact sweeping reforms. Despite these critiques, Diddy continued to express admiration for Obama's leadership and legacy. Even after Obama left office in 2017, Diddy praised the former president for inspiring a new generation of leaders and continuing to serve as a role model for young black men and women. The resurfacing of Diddy's past amid scandal. In late 2024, Sean "Diddy" Combs' reputation took a dramatic and unexpected turn when he was arrested on serious sex trafficking charges, sending shockwaves through both the entertainment and political worlds. For years, Diddy had been a celebrated figure in popular culture, known for his contributions to music, business, and philanthropy, as well as his close connections to influential political figures. His sudden arrest raised numerous questions about his relationships with those powerful individuals, including former President Barack Obama, whom Diddy had supported during his rise to the White House. The allegations against Diddy were nothing short of scandalous, involving claims of coercion, manipulation, and trafficking, which severely damaged his once sterling public image. As news of his arrest spread, media outlets and social media platforms were flooded with discussions about the broader implications of these charges. It wasn't long before images and video clips of Diddy's past interactions with Obama and other political leaders began resurfacing online, adding fuel to an already blazing fire. Among the most widely shared content were moments from Diddy's earlier collaborations with Obama, particularly their 2004 interview and footage from the 2008 campaign, when Diddy had been a vocal supporter of Obama's bid for the presidency. These images, which once symbolized a positive partnership between culture and politics, now spark debates about the responsibilities and risks of celebrity involvement in the political realm. Commentators and critics were quick to dissect the complex dynamics of their relationship, with some using the resurfaced footage to highlight the often complicated intersections of power, fame, and politics. Critics and political pundits weighed in on the nature of the connection between the two men, with some asserting that Diddy's legal troubles should force a re-evaluation of past alliances. They argued that these relationships between politicians and high-profile celebrities, no matter how beneficial they may appear at the time, could later become liabilities if one of the parties falls from grace. In this context, Obama's previous interactions with Diddy were scrutinized in a way that underscored the potential consequences of associating with individuals who wield influence across multiple arenas, but whose personal actions later come into question. Others, however, took a more measured approach, contending that Diddy's alleged crimes should not be retroactively applied to taint the positive work he and Obama had done together in the past. They emphasized that their relationship had been forged in the context of political mobilization and social activism, with Diddy's involvement in the Vote or Die campaign and his support for Obama's 2008 presidential run serving as examples of how celebrity influence can be harnessed for the greater good. In this view, the political contributions Diddy made to encourage voter turnout and engage Black communities in the political process should not be overshadowed by the recent accusations against him. The resurfacing of these images and conversations about Diddy's political engagement also sparked broader discussions about the role of celebrity in politics. Diddy's arrest highlighted how public figures from different industries often collaborate to further their respective causes, but it also raised important questions about the accountability of celebrities who use their platforms for political advocacy. The dynamics between entertainment and politics have always been complicated, but Diddy's case demonstrated just how fragile those relationships can be when allegations of criminal behavior emerge. For Obama, who has been highly regarded for his ability to build diverse coalitions that include both traditional political actors and influential cultural figures, the public's re-examination of his past ties to Diddy presents a unique challenge. As the former president navigates his post-White House career, his legacy is inextricably linked to his role as a bridge between politics and popular culture. His association with figures like Diddy was seen as part of his broader strategy to connect with younger, more diverse voters, an approach that played a critical role in his historic electoral victories in 2008 and 2012. However, Diddy's arrest forces a re-evaluation of how these partnerships are perceived in hindsight. While Obama's collaboration with Diddy and other celebrities was largely viewed as a positive and innovative strategy during his campaigns, the unfolding legal case against Diddy complicates the narrative. It underscores the potential risks politicians face when aligning themselves with celebrities whose personal behavior may later become a source of controversy. As Diddy's legal battles progress, questions remain about how his legacy will be affected. Will his contributions to music, business, and activism be overshadowed by the serious allegations against him? And how will his relationships with prominent figures like Obama be viewed in the long term? While Obama has not commented publicly on the situation, it is clear that Diddy's arrest casts a shadow over what was once seen as a positive partnership between the two men. Their interactions, which had been emblematic of the merging of politics and culture in the modern era, are now being re-examined in light of the troubling accusations facing Diddy. The fallout from Diddy's arrest also raises important questions about the broader implications of celebrity involvement in political movements. Celebrities like Diddy wield immense influence, and their endorsements can have a significant impact on political campaigns and social causes. However, when those same celebrities face legal or personal scandals, their involvement can become a double-edged sword, potentially damaging the credibility of the movements they once supported. In the case of Diddy and Obama, their relationship serves as a reminder of the power and the risks of celebrity endorsements in the political sphere. Diddy's support for Obama during his presidential campaigns was instrumental in mobilizing key demographics, particularly young Black voters. But as Diddy's legal troubles unfold, the public is left to grapple with the uncomfortable reality that even the most well-intentioned alliances can become problematic when one party's actions come under scrutiny. The relationship between Sean Diddy Combs and Barack Obama is a testament to the powerful role that celebrity culture can play in politics. From their initial meeting in 2004 to Diddy's vocal support of Obama's historic presidential campaigns, the two figures represented a unique blending of political ambition and cultural influence. While their relationship has evolved over the years, marked by moments of collaboration, mutual admiration, and eventual criticism, it remains a key example of how figures from different spheres can work together to shape public discourse and mobilize civic engagement. However, the recent allegations against Diddy complicate this narrative. His arrest on sex trafficking charges not only threatens to tarnish his legacy, but also raises questions about the complex dynamics between celebrities and politicians. The public is increasingly aware of how intertwined these worlds have become, and Diddy's case serves as a cautionary tale about the potential pitfalls of these alliances. As the public re-examines Diddy's career and his relationships with powerful figures like Obama, it highlights the precarious nature of public perception and the enduring impact of celebrity culture on American politics. The outcome of Diddy's legal case will likely have significant ramifications for his legacy, but it may also influence how future political leaders approach their relationships with celebrities. While celebrity endorsements can be a powerful tool for engaging voters and raising awareness about important issues, the fallout from Diddy's arrest demonstrates the potential risks that come with these partnerships. In the wake of this scandal, political figures may be more cautious about aligning themselves with high-profile celebrities whose personal behavior could later become a liability. As the case against Diddy continues to unfold, the public will be watching closely to see how it impacts not only his reputation, but also the broader conversation about the role of celebrities in politics. The relationship between Diddy and Obama, once seen as a symbol of how popular culture and political activism can work together for positive change, now serves as a reminder of the complexities that arise when these worlds collide. Whether this scandal leads to greater scrutiny of celebrity